How to deal with negative people. I recently got asked this question. You want to know what the real answer is? The real answer is that I just simply don't deal with them. The truth is, I literally simply just don't deal with them. You know who I deal with? Myself. All I do with negative people is just take their hate and feed. I literally feed off of it. I alchemize it, okay? I transform it into power, and then I level up. Truth is, negative people, you're gonna deal with them all your life. Negative people, you will see them all your damn life, unfortunately. But you know what's important is how you deal with them. The truth is, I don't deal with them. I just literally simply don't deal with them. All I do is I take their hate, alchemize it, and turn it into power. I use whatever hate, anger, gossip, negativity that they're giving it to me, that they're emitting to me, and I alchemize it, I transmute it, and turn it into power. That's literally simply it. I'm not one of these people where, if a hater comes up to me like, oh, I don't like you, oh, you're ugly, oh, you're not smart, oh, you're dumb, oh, you're crazy. I'm not that kind of person to go into my room and cry, or to hate them, or to try to convince them that they're wrong. No, that's simply just a waste of time. You're wasting your energy. Your energy, your time is so precious, and you shouldn't waste it on people that literally don't matter. That person, that negative person. Now tell me, seriously, does that person matter? Is that person important? No. If that person is spreading gossip about you, clearly hates you, okay? You convincing them that, I don't know, whatever rumor it is that they're spreading is right or wrong or whatsoever, that's just a waste of time, okay? You're simply, you know what you're doing? The moment where you are trying to prove them wrong, that they're, no, I'm actually smart, I'm actually beautiful, no, I'm not like that, stop it. The moment you're doing that is the moment where you lose power, is the moment where you are draining yourself completely to reach to a point where you are literally like zero, nothing. You feel so completely drained, and they're feeding off your energy. You're practically giving them energy, your positive energy, your light. They're taking it away from you, and instead you are taking their negative energy and you're putting it onto yourself. The focus is on you. The more you focus on yourself, the more you attract things that you always wanted, okay? What you focus on, you attract. So if you focus on yourself, you will attract the best version of yourself. Thing is, when you focus on them, that's when you lose energy, that's when you lose your power. But when you focus on you, that's when you win. That's when you win. That's when you literally call your power back and protect it and not let them take it away from you. Hey guys, I'm Juliana K. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Welcome back. So today we're at a different place, as you can tell. I'm at the beach. I'm currently on vacation. Go to the beach, guys. It's so cleansing. Beach for me is therapy. Literally, I'm in love with the beach. Me and the beach, we're married. We're like this. We're married, literally. Today I'm going to talk about a very important topic, and I got asked this question a lot. Like, how do you deal with negative people? How do you protect yourself from negative people? And I was like, okay, I decided to make a video because these things help me. I have certain tips and certain strategies that I use to protect myself from negative people. I believe that these techniques will help you guys as well. How to deal with these people, these negative people? First step is to protect yourself. Oh my god, it was a cute little puppy. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, look at him. He's so cute. Okay, anyways, first step to protect yourself from negative people is practically to give them the silent treatment. Silence. Trust me, silence is power. The moment where they're constantly trying to bring you down and manipulate you and say all these things that are not true, and what they're trying to do, they're practically saying stuff, they're bullying you, right? They're saying stuff that is not real, right? And you know very well that's not real because you know yourself. When you know yourself, trust me, none of this matters. This is why for me, what's so important is that I found myself, right? You should find yourself too. If you don't know who you are, I recommend you find yourself. Very important to know who you are. The moment where you don't know who you are, it's so easy to allow other people, negative people, right, to control your life and to define who you are. When they call you dumb and you don't know who you are, you don't know that you're actually not dumb, or whether you are dumb or whether you're not, well, guess what they say will affect you because you don't know who you are. This is why it's important. First step is to know who you are, because when you know who you are, nothing, no one, and I'm telling you, nothing and no one can affect you. The moment where you know who you are, when you are so grounded in yourself, right? And you're so confident, you're so damn confident, and you're unshakable. Like literally nothing, no one can bother you. Whatever they say, it's irrelevant. It's just, you're gonna look at them and you're like, really? Why? Explain yourself. Do that. It's a very good technique. When they try to bring you down and say stuff that's not true, be like, oh really? How am I dumb? Oh really? How am I not pretty? Tell me exactly what. And you put them on the spot, they're gonna be confused, trust me. Give them the silent treatment. This is the most important one out of, actually I think it's the only one and the main one. Just simply don't respond. Whatever hate, whatever negativity they're trying to tell you, say to you, whatever bullies or whatever it is that they're trying to tell you, simply don't react to them. Just stay silent. And I know, trust me, I know it's so hard to control yourself and to stay silent because you really want to like convince them and you really want to let them know that, hey, it's actually not true, it's not like that. You shouldn't care about what they think about you. Their opinion of you, how they perceive you, is their problem. It's their fault. Trust me, I know it's killing you in the inside. I know you want to prove them wrong so badly. I know you want to go to them and say, no, it's not true. I'm actually not that. Oh, these are the reasons as to why. I know it's so annoying. I know it's so hard to like control yourself, and you're trying to stop yourself from proving them wrong. But every single time you want to get up and prove them wrong, remind yourself of this. And trust me, when you remind yourself of this, you will stop. You will not do anything. Put in mind, the moment you are opening your mouth and you're talking to them and you're responding to their negativity, the moment you're doing that, first thing, what you're doing is that you're satisfying them because they are receiving the reaction that they wanted to see from you, right? Because they want you to prove them wrong. That's what they want. So you're satisfying them. You're making them happy. You're like, yes, they responded. They finally paid attention to me. They're here, right? Because they're below you. Okay? Who's trying to bring you down is already below you. And you're up here. And they're like trying to say negative stuff and try to bring you down and hate. And you're not looking at them, right? You're ignoring them. But the moment you look at them and they finally realize that, they're like, oh, wow, they finally paid attention to me. They finally look at me. So that means they think that I'm so worth their attention, that, oh my god, they finally look at me. Oh my god, you're satisfying them. What you're doing, you're satisfying them. And the moment you're doing that, you're not only satisfying them, you are satisfying them, and at the same time they are feeding off your energy, right? Because the moment you're responding to that and you're trying to prove yourself right, they're feeding off your energy. They're taking your energy, they're feeding off of it, and then they're going to leave you left drained with nothing. You're gonna feel literally drained, tired, lost, confused, messy. You're not even gonna know what's wrong with you. So the minute you're opening your mouth and trying to prove them wrong, all that you're doing is that you're literally losing power. You're doing it to yourself. It's not their fault. Honestly speaking, you're doing it to yourself because they can't control you, right? The only person that can control you is yourself. You can control what comes out your mouth. You can control what you do. You have control over your hands, your eyes, your mouth, your legs. You control yourself. You control your body. You control your actions. You control your words. What comes out of your mouth, what actions you do. So they can't control you. You should show them that what they did to you, what they said to you, didn't affect you, didn't do shit to you, literally. You should literally act so unbothered, because the moment you're opening your mouth and proving them wrong, you are going to feel drained. They're feeding off your energy, and in the end, what? You think you're gonna win? You think that they're gonna believe you in the end? No. The thing is, they know it's not true, but they say these things just to hurt you on purpose, like that. They say these things just to bother you, because they see a light in you. You're amazing. You're shining, right? And they don't want you to see that. They know that you're amazing, but they want to make you believe that you're not. So literally, they know that you're the shit. You're literally the one. You're that girl or that guy, whoever's watching this. And they just want to make you believe and you think that you're no one, that you're nothing, that you're a nobody. That's literally it. Literally wasting your time. They're feeding off your energy, right? And you're giving them satisfaction. So don't give them that satisfaction. Don't let them feed off your energy, because literally it's not worth it. They're not worth it. Wake up. They're not worth it. Your energy is sacred. Your energy is a power, right? Your energy is for you. And the moment you're giving it away, that's it. Your energy is sacred, right? Your energy is precious. Protect it. Don't give it and don't waste it on people that don't deserve you. Don't waste it on people that are not worth it. Okay? Because the minute you are giving them your energy, you're making them stronger. That's all that you're doing. You're literally making them stronger. And you're going to what? At the end of the day, you're going to feel drained, left out, no energy, tired, angry, all these crazy emotions, literally, just because why? You wasted your time. You literally wasted your time and your energy to try to prove them wrong. Try to calm yourself as much as possible. Trust me, I know it's annoying. I know it's so hard. I know you have that thing. You're like, nah, man, I want to prove them wrong. I know it's annoying. I know it's hard, but try to calm yourself as much as possible and remove yourself from the situation. Simply, literally exit yourself from the problem. That's all you have to do. You don't have to deal with them. You don't even need to put in the question, how do you deal with them? You simply don't. What you do is that you simply exit yourself from the situation. You remove yourself from the problem and you let them deal with it, honey. Let them stay there and deal with it and stay in that low vibrational frequency, because that's what it is. They're in a low vibrational frequency. They're vibrating on a very low level and you're vibrating on a very high frequency. So the moment where you are paying attention to them and you're trying to prove them wrong and I don't know what, all this stuff, all it is that you're doing is that you're removing yourself from that high vibrational frequency that you're vibrating on and you're putting yourself on their low vibration. You're coming down to their level on their low vibrational frequency, literally. That's all it is that you're doing. Do you want to do that? No, then think again. Think again before you open your mouth. Think again before you act. Think again, think twice, think 3 times, 4, 5, 10 times, 100 times, how many times you need before you respond. Your words, your energy, your time is valuable. You're precious. Protect it. Not anyone or anything deserves it. And sometimes, if you notice, after being outside for a period of time, right? Let's say the whole day, or I don't know, so you went somewhere out to a public place, right? You went somewhere out to a very public place where there are so many people and whatsoever. And then let's say after that, you go home. And then if you notice, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling drained, like you literally need to sleep for a year to recover, it's because you consumed other people's negative energy without you wanting it, right? Without you wanting it. Why? It's because you're an empath. That means that you're an empath. An empath is what? An empath is basically, you're an empath, which basically means that you latch on to other people's energy very easily. You feel how they feel. You attract what they attract. How to protect yourself from feeling drained, tired because of others people's negative energy is basically you do this. Every single time you go out to a public place, right? Every time you go out to a public place, visualize a light. Visualize a light that's coming from inside of you, right? And it's circulating around you. It's forming around you, right? A bright purple, yellow light, whatever you want to, whatever color you want to visualize it, a light. What's important is that that light is circulating around you. So it's like a bubble and you're in it and you're being protected by that circle, right? You're in the circle, you're being protected. So every time do this. This, like spiritually, you're protecting yourself. Spiritually, you're protecting yourself. Then that's when you go home and you will no longer feel drained and latch on to other people's negative energy. So protect yourself. Another way to protect yourself from negative energy is by watching how you feel after you meet up with a person. So after you met up, whether it's family member, friend, your partner, I don't know, a colleague, a business partner, whatever it is, whoever you met up with and you spend like time with them, watch how you feel after you met them. So after you said your goodbyes and each one goes on their own way, they go home, watch how you feel. If you feel drained, negative energy and literally on a very, you feel so tired and drained and feels like you need to sleep for a whole damn year to recharge yourself, then that means that you're hanging out with the wrong people. It's because they fed off your energy. They fed off they fed off your energy, your positive energy, right? And you sucked in their negative energy. And if you met up with a person and then you go home and later you feel okay, like you feel happy, filled with energy, ready to go and have a beautiful sleep and then have a good time, I don't know, at home, whatsoever. If you feel good after you met them, that means they're the right people. They're okay, you're safe. But for those that feel negative after they have met with that person, I have a solution for you. The way to protect yourself is to basically go out in nature. Nature holds such powerful, strong energy, healing energy, good energy, uplifting energy. It's so powerful and it can heal anything, literally anything that's inside of you. What you do is basically you go to nature, you go to a tree. Trees are energy givers. They're really good to protect you and to take away your negative energy and give you positive energy in return. So what you do, basically, you do this little mantra, cleansing mantra. You go to a tree, right? You don't have to necessarily hug it or whatsoever. Just touch it and visualize, okay? Visualize the tree taking out of you all the negative, all the horrible dirt, negative, bad energy from you. And then in return, visualize the tree giving you positive energy, a green positive light. And close your eyes and visualize that light that you're sucking it, right? It's pouring it onto you. You're sucking it from the tree and you're putting it onto yourself. And that's how you heal yourself. The tree is good for cleansing you, right? It's like healing energy. We're energies, right? All you have to do is just recharge yourself. That's literally it. You don't have to do anything else. Just recharge yourself because we're energies. Go out to nature. It's very healing. I highly recommend it. I did this myself. And really, I feel so good after. So highly recommend that. You can literally use the tree for anything. If you have any health problems, any body problems, whatever it is that you're going through, visualize as you're holding the tree, right? Visualize the roots sucking out every negative, every health problem, negative black energy light that's inside of you. Visualize the tree sucking out all of that, like a black, dark energy, sucking it from its roots. Visualize it sucking it from its roots, all your negative energy, everything that's inside of you that's bad, and instead giving you positive energy, positive light, cleansing you. Another way to cleanse yourself is the showering mantra. I do this a lot. I heard so many other people, spiritual people, do this, and really it's so helpful. This is really good because you do it practically every day. Every day you shower, right? So the more you do it, the more you're cleansing yourself and the more you're healing yourself. Basically, as you're showering, visualize the drops of the water that are pouring onto you, right? Visualize these drops as healing drops, as positive energy, as light, right? Visualize these drops as good, positive energy, healing energy. And you are sucking it in. As it's pouring onto you, you're sucking it. Your body is sucking it. And you're putting it onto yourself. You're healing yourself. That's a mantra. That's good. And then as the water drops that are exiting out of your body, right, that are flowing out of your body, visualize these water drops that are flowing out of your body as negative, dark, black energy that's eliminating out of your body. That's how you cleanse yourself. So water drops that are coming onto you, healing, positive energy, and then water drops that are eliminating out of your body, pouring out of your body, are negative, black energy, and that's eliminating out of your body. It's taking literally every black, bad energy that you have sucked in throughout the day, whether it's with people, wherever it is that you went, because the moment you step out of the house, you latch onto so many other energies. You come in contact with so many other people, and whether you realize it or not, spiritually, you are taking away their energy. You're communicating with them, you're exchanging energies. So this is a very good mantra to do at the end of the day, is to shower, and then as you're showering, you're recharging yourself and you're pouring onto yourself good positive energy, good light, and you are eliminating out of your body any energy that is not necessary to be in your body, that were never meant to be in your body. Any energy that you latched onto throughout the day, that you sucked in, is now eliminating out of your body. This is the final mantra that you can use to cleanse yourself. Another cleansing technique is to say a mantra before you go to bed. So basically, what is that mantra? What do you say? I've said this in many of my videos, and I'm going to continuously say it because it's really, it's healing, it's helpful, and it's cleansing you. And I've heard so many other people say that. Basically, what do you say? Say as follows: I call back all my energy and power from people, places, situations, and entities that have been stealing it without my consent now. And in exchange, I give back any energy that does not belong to me, that is not mine to carry. Say this a few times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, how many times you need to say it before you go to bed. And then you go to sleep peacefully and relaxed, knowing that you have cleansed yourself deeply. Anyways guys, we have come towards the end of the video. I hope it was very helpful for you. I hope you learned something from here, something valuable, so you can protect yourself from negative people. Remember, you protect yourself. The only way to deal with them is to deal with yourself. The only way to deal with negative people is to deal with yourself, which is basically what? Is to protect yourself. Notice how everything revolves around you and not them. Did I mention anything for you to do to them? No, I didn't mention anything. All I mentioned is that you need to literally distance yourself, silence, right? And then you need to cleanse yourself, protect yourself, and not react back, not give them the reaction that they want, because that's what they do. The moment you give them your reaction, you're giving them the reaction that they want, and they're feeding off of you at the same time. They're draining you, right? They're feeding off of you until you are going to feel left out, drained, tired completely, right? And then in the end of the day, you're going to remain drained, no energy, no power, nothing whatsoever. So they're stealing your energy, they're stealing your light. All you have to do is just ignore, stay away, don't react, because the moment you react, the moment you open that mouth, the moment you react to any action, whatever it is that you want to do, you are downgrading yourself on their level. You're going to vibrate on that low frequency that they are in, right? So eliminate yourself, you detach, you don't respond. Then very importantly, you cleanse yourself. Evil eye was on you, negative energy was on you, you exchange negative energy, you have dealt with something bad and negative and that's low vibrational. So very important to cleanse yourself if you have dealt with these people. See? So notice how everything I've said until now is basically how to deal yourself, which is to protect yourself. That's it. You don't deal with them. You can't change these people. You can't convince them that you're a good person. You can't do anything. These people exist, and so many other ones exist, and they will remain like this all their lives. The only person that can convince them to change and to become a good person is themselves. That's it. You can't do anything. No matter how much power you have, no matter how much energy, no matter whatever you do, you can't heal them and you can't change them. These kind of people will just stay there stuck on that low vibrational frequency all their life. And your job is to leave them there and to stay where you are, up here on that high vibrational frequency. I love you guys so much, and I wish you a lovely day, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Always remember that you're beautiful and that you're loved, and God loves you and wants you to win, and He just wants the best for you. I'm here for you, you're here for you, and God is here for you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.